When we talk about the super rich, we're referring to high net worth individuals, or HNWIs, people with at least $1 million in liquid investable assets. These are not just people with expensive homes or flashy cars, but individuals whose wealth is readily available to invest, move, or grow at a moment's notice. These individuals control a massive share of global wealth, and their investment decisions can move markets and shape economies. Their influence extends far beyond their personal fortunes, impacting everything from real estate prices to startup funding and even government policies. HNWIs are defined not by their homes or cars, but by assets that can be quickly invested, like cash, stocks, and bonds. This liquidity gives them the flexibility to respond rapidly to market changes and seize new opportunities as they arise. Tracking where HNWIs live and how their numbers change gives us insight into economic power shifts and emerging industries. It also helps us understand which regions are becoming new hubs for innovation and investment. When their numbers grow, it often signals economic strength. When they shrink, it can warn of trouble ahead. These trends are closely watched by analysts, governments, and businesses worldwide. In this video, we'll break down the different wealth tiers, reveal where the super rich are concentrated, and explore the industries and lifestyles that define them. We'll also look at how their choices influence everything from luxury markets to philanthropy. We'll also look at how banks serve their unique needs and why many are moving across borders in search of new opportunities. The world of the super rich is constantly evolving, shaped by global events and shifting financial landscapes. Let's dive into the world of the super rich and see what their fortunes reveal about our global economy and what their next moves might mean for all of us. The wealthy aren't all the same. There are distinct tiers, each with its own privileges, challenges, and opportunities. The journey from being simply affluent to joining the ranks of the world's billionaires is marked by significant milestones and increasing complexity. High net worth individuals, or HNWIs, start at $1 million in investable assets. This threshold opens doors to exclusive financial services, such as private banking, tailored investment advice, and access to unique opportunities not available to the general public. Next are very high net worth individuals, or VHNWIs, with at least $5 million. At this level, wealth management becomes more sophisticated, and the lifestyle often includes luxury real estate, rare collectibles, and global travel. Their portfolios are more complex, often including private equity, hedge funds, and alternative investments that require specialized expertise to manage effectively. Ultra-high net worth individuals, or UHNWIs, hold $30 million or more. This elite group enjoys unparalleled access to luxury assets, from private jets to mega yachts and sprawling estates. They make up a tiny fraction of the population but control a huge share of global wealth, shaping markets and influencing economies on a massive scale. HNWIs often operate like institutions, with teams managing international investments, tax planning, philanthropy, and even succession strategies to preserve their legacies. At the very top are billionaires, those with at least $1 billion in net worth. Their influence is felt not just in business but across society and culture. There are only a few thousand worldwide, but their reach extends into technology, industry, philanthropy, and even global policy, shaping the future in profound ways. Managing this level of wealth requires a global network of advisors, private banks, legal experts, and security teams, all working together to protect and grow these vast fortunes. Each tier brings new challenges and opportunities, shaping how fortunes are built, preserved, and grown over generations. Understanding these categories helps us see just how concentrated and powerful global wealth has become and why these distinctions matter in today's world. In the next section, we'll look at the numbers behind these exclusive groups, exploring how many people actually reach each level. Let's see just how many people make it into these rarefied ranks and what it really takes to join the world's financial elite. As of 2024, there are just over 16 million HNWIs worldwide, a tiny fraction of the global population, but they hold an outsized share of wealth. In 2019, nearly 20 million HNWIs controlled $74 trillion in assets. The ultra-wealthy, those with 30 million or more, are even rarer. In the US alone, there are over 225,000 UHNWIs. Globally, UNWIs number around 226,000, holding $27 trillion. The very top, households with over $100 million, control more than 5% of all global financial wealth. The number of HNWIs isn't static, it rises and falls with the global economy. After the 2008 financial crisis, their numbers rebounded dramatically, more than doubling by 2019. This rapid growth shows how quickly fortunes can be rebuilt, and how the gap between the super rich and everyone else keeps widening. The super rich tend to cluster in specific countries and cities, drawn by stable economies, high-quality lifestyles, and access to exclusive amenities. These locations offer not just financial security, but also cultural vibrancy, world-class education, and top-tier healthcare. The United States leads the world with over 225,000 ultra-high net worth individuals, or UHNWIs. China follows closely behind, with Germany, France, and the United Kingdom rounding out the top 5. These countries are magnets for wealth, offering robust financial markets and global connectivity. On the city level, New York stands out as the ultimate hub for the wealthy, boasting more than 300,000 millionaires and over 16,000 UHNWIs. Its dynamic economy and global influence make it a top destination for the world's elite. The San Francisco Bay Area, Tokyo, Singapore, and London are also major centers of wealth, each attracting waves of new fortunes and innovative entrepreneurs. These cities are known for their thriving tech sectors, financial services, and cosmopolitan lifestyles. Hong Kong stands out in Asia, serving as a vital gateway to China's booming market and a bridge between East and West for global investors. Some cities, like New York and the Bay Area, have seen explosive growth in their wealthy populations, fueled by innovation and investment, while others, like Tokyo and London, have experienced declines due to shifting economic tides and regulatory changes. These shifts reflect changing economic conditions, evolving tax policies, and significant political events that influence where the wealthy choose to settle and invest. The geography of wealth is always evolving, as the super rich move their homes and capital in response to global trends, emerging opportunities, and new challenges. Where the wealthy choose to live can reshape entire economies and real estate markets, influencing everything from local job creation to international investment flows. Most of the super rich aren't born into money. About 65% of UHNWIs are self-made. Men are more likely to be self-made than women, reflecting broader social trends. The top industry for wealth creation is finance, followed by technology, real estate, manufacturing, and natural resources. The ultra-wealthy spend on luxury multiple homes, fleets of cars, yachts, and private jets. But their spending goes beyond possessions. They invest in elite education, concierge healthcare, and exclusive experiences. Philanthropy is a major focus, with many dedicating significant resources to causes like education, health, and climate change. For the super rich, giving back is often as strategic as their business ventures. Their lifestyles and spending habits set trends that ripple through the global economy. Let's see how banks cater to these unique needs. Managing vast fortunes requires more than a regular bank account. Top banks like UBS and JP Morgan have private banking divisions dedicated to HNWIs and UHNWIs. Clients get a team of advisors who handle everything from global investments to complex tax planning and estate transfers. Private banks help structure trusts and foundations to preserve wealth across generations and minimize taxes. They also offer exclusive investment opportunities, like pre-IPO shares or luxury real estate deals, unavailable to the public. Some even provide lifestyle services, from art auctions to yacht purchases. For the super rich, private banking is a one-stop shop for growing, protecting, and enjoying their wealth. A major trend among the super rich is global mobility. They're moving their families and fortunes across borders. The UAE is now the top destination, attracting thousands of HNWIs with zero income tax and world-class infrastructure. The US, Singapore, Canada, and Australia are also magnets for migrating millionaires. Meanwhile, countries facing instability or high taxes are losing their wealthy citizens and the investment capital that goes with them. This migration reshapes economies, boosting real estate and business in destination countries, but creating challenges for those losing their wealthiest residents. The competition to attract the super-rich is fierce, with countries offering incentives to lure global capital. Where the wealthy go, opportunity follows, and so do the ripple effects. The fortunes of the super-rich rise and fall with the global economy. The 2008 financial crisis slashed the HNWI population by nearly 15% and their wealth by almost 20%. But the rebound was swift. By 2019, their numbers and total wealth more than doubled. This period also saw wealth concentrate even further at the top, with the richest growing their assets much faster than everyone else. The center of wealth is shifting too. Asia, especially China and India, is producing more HNWIs than ever before. Wealth follows opportunity, and as new markets emerge, the global map of riches is redrawn. The story of the super-rich is one of resilience, rapid growth, and constant change. Understanding these shifts helps us see where the next fortunes and power centers will emerge. We've explored the world of HNWIs, from millionaires to billionaires, and seen how a small group controls a vast share of global wealth. Their choices, where to live, invest, and give, shape economies and societies worldwide. Most fortunes are self-made, especially in finance and tech, and managed with the help of elite private banks. The great wealth migration is redrawing the map as countries compete to attract the world's richest. Wealth is always in motion, expanding in good times, contracting in crises, and concentrating at the very top. Understanding these trends is key to grasping the forces shaping our world. If you enjoyed this deep dive, support our channel, subscribe, and stay tuned for more insights into the global economy.